Good morning, everybody. So I went to IKEA the other day and I got suckered into, all the food things that they have at the checkout. So the lingonberry spread, right? It's, oh my goodness. It's so delicious. It's amazing. It's organic. Thank you, IKEA. And it's one of the things that we need to make one of my favorite breakfasts when we go out. I always try to order Swedish pancakes. So today we're gonna make some Swedish pancakes and we're gonna start with eggs. Now I'm doubling the recipe because we're very hungry. So this is 6 eggs. Now I just wanted to give you a note here. You can see the yolks that are staying together. Those are really fresh. The ones that are kind of coming apart, those are not so fresh. But what's funny is they came from the same carton. I wish I had chickens. I don't. And I don't think any of my neighbors have chickens either, or else I would be begging for chickens. So let's whip these up with the most intense hand mixer of all time. They discontinued this. I remember when I bought this, when I worked at the kitchen store, they discontinued it because it's so freaking powerful and loud. So our eggs have almost tripled in volume. We're gonna use almond milk today. So I'm just gonna stir in my almond milk and I'm gonna use 2.5 cups. Let's see how much I have. There's 2 and, oh, isn't that amazing when you get just the right amount? So I'm gonna stir that in. Just give it a little stir. These eggs are they're nice and thick. They're thick and they're frothy and I just whipped them up. And then, using Donovan's favorite sifter, I'm gonna add in my flour. Now again, I'm doubling the recipe, so when you do this, you might not have this much. I'm gonna sift in my sugar too and my salt. There we go, sifting it in. Do you remember why we sift? I'll let you talk amongst yourselves. Why do we sift? We sift to aerate the ingredients, to make everything a little bit smoother, and because this tool is really cool. It's so powerful. Do you see that? Oh my gosh. Let me get a little bit out there. Now, I have seen a lot of recipes that do all this in a blender. I think blenders are awesome for making this. I just wanted an excuse to use my giantly high-powered hand mixer. So let's get ready. I'll show you one more thing. When we go out to eat, they always have the lingonberry butter in the middle of the Swedish pancakes. So I just have some room temperature butter, which is not hard to do when it was, 110 degrees outside yesterday. Everything is kind of room temperature. And I'm just mixing that with some scoops of the lingonberry. And then when I put this in the middle of it, this could be great. So I'm taking, this is about 1/3 of a cup of batter. I have a crepe pan. Well, I lent my crepe pan out to somebody. So I'm just using this regular pan. So we're just going, it's nice and thin. See how it's bubbling right there? Like a regular pancake. And that's when we know it's starting to get ready. Now these flips either totally work or not at all. We don't want to cook it until it's hard on the bottom and crisp, because that will make it so we can't roll really well. So it's pretty set. Do you see that? It's pretty set. There we go. I'm just gonna remove this, so don't worry about that. Got our plate. This is good. Yes, yes, yes. Now some Swedish pancakes you just put with butter. You just put a little bit of butter inside, but remember we have the lingonberry butter. And sometimes when we go out, they will put powdered sugar over them. I do not want powdered sugar. So what I'm gonna do right here is I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna put this lingonberry. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. I've never made these, you guys. I'm very excited. I'm inspired by the IKEA. And then we just roll it up. Yeah? And then you can do a little powdered sugar. I'm gonna make some more now. Put it over here. Put some more, oh, it's like melting into it. Wow, I'm really making a mess here. It's hard to do this one-handed. Move over there. Oh my gosh. I wish I had some creme fraiche or something. I'm really excited. Look at this. Let me just show you. I'm not gonna use a fork. Sorry, Mom. The lingonberry. Oh, look at that roll. These are fantastic. What if you don't have lingonberry? Maybe you need a plate of lemon curd ones. Maybe you just want to put a little bit of butter. You could sprinkle just a little bit of sugar on the inside, or powdered sugar, or whatever. Ooh, do you see it dripping? Why have I never made these before? They're like my favorite thing when we go out to eat. I mean, 23 weeks ago when we used to do that. They were actually the last thing that I ordered at a restaurant when we sat down, were these. So, ta-da, you can do it. They do not take very long at all. And they are absolutely delicious. So Swedish pancakes for the win.